You do not need more discipline. You need fewer moments where your mood gets to vote on your money. Because every time spending gets out of control, the advice sounds the same. Be more disciplined, stop wasting money, stick to your budget, track every pound, try harder. And that sounds useful until real life shows up. You get tired, you get stressed, you have a bad day, someone invites you out, your phone shows you something you suddenly need, and the budget you made when you were calm gets bullied by the version of you that just wants to feel better. That is the problem. Your spending plan was built for the calm version of you, but money decisions usually happen when you are not calm. They happen when you are stressed, bored, lonely, annoyed, trying to prove something. So if your whole financial system depends on you being perfectly rational every day, you have not built a system. You have built a fantasy with a calculator. This is why budgets fail. A budget tells your money where it should go, but a boundary tells your behavior where it must stop. And those are not the same thing. A budget says, I can spend £250 on lifestyle this month. A boundary says, I do not buy anything over £50 without waiting 24 hours. A budget says, I want to order less takeaway. A boundary says, I only order in twice this month and never because I am stressed and avoiding cooking. A budget gives a number, a boundary gives a rule, and rules matter because they reduce negotiation. That is the real enemy, not the coffee, not the takeaway, not the shoes, not the one random purchase, the negotiation, because every time you have to decide in the moment, your mood gets a vote, stress gets a vote, tiredness gets a vote, comparison gets a vote, the sale gets a vote. And somehow your future is standing at the back of the room, whispering politely like a fool. Spending boundaries stop every emotion from sitting at the financial table. So here are the 3 boundaries to build first. Boundary 1, give lifestyle spending a container. Lifestyle spending is not evil. You are allowed to enjoy money. The goal is not to become a miserable little savings goblin, guarding 17 pounds and a tin of beans. The goal is to enjoy life without letting lifestyle quietly rob the future. So decide your lifestyle limit before the month starts, not halfway through, not after you have already spent it, before. A real number, a number you can spend without guilt because your future, bills, debt, and essentials have already been handled. Once the container is empty, the answer is no, not because you are punishing yourself, because the decision was already made by the version of you who could see the whole month. Boundary 2, pause before emotional spending. Emotional spending is not about what you buy. It is about why you buy it. You can buy food emotionally, clothes emotionally, courses emotionally, tech emotionally, trips emotionally, even productive things emotionally. That is what makes it sneaky. The question is not just, can I afford this? The better question is, what feeling is this purchase trying to change? Am I stressed? Am I bored? Am I lonely? Am I ashamed? Am I trying to feel in control? Am I trying to look like I am doing better than I feel? Am I rewarding myself because the week has been heavy? That is where the evidence is. So use a 24-hour pause for non-essential purchases. For bigger purchases, use 72 hours. If the purchase still makes sense after the emotion passes, come back to it. But if it only made sense while you were stressed, tired, or insecure, it was not a plan. It was a pressure release, and pressure releases get expensive when they become habits. Boundary 3, create one hard no. This is for the pattern that keeps hurting your future, not once, not occasionally, repeatedly. Maybe it is shopping after 9 p.m. Maybe it is ordering food every time work gets stressful. Maybe it is buying courses when you feel behind. Maybe it is browsing sales when you are bored. Maybe it is saying yes to plans you cannot afford because you do not want to feel left out. If something keeps pulling you into the same regret, it does not need more negotiation. It needs interruption. Delete the app. Remove the saved card, cancel the subscription, block the website. Do not shop when angry. Do not make financial decisions when you are trying to escape a feeling. Strict? Yes. Useful? Also, yes. Annoying how that works. Now imagine someone gets paid. They have a budget. They want to save. They want to stop feeling behind. But they have no spending boundaries. So the month begins. A delivery order after a stressful day. A night out because saying no felt awkward. A subscription renewal they forgot. A purchase justified with, "It has been a hard week." None of it feels huge. That is what makes it dangerous. There is no dramatic disaster, just dozens of tiny moments where emotion made the decision. Now give that same person boundaries. Lifestyle spending has a fixed container. Non-essential purchases wait 24 hours. Anything over 50 pounds needs a pause. One harmful pattern gets a hard no. Now the month changes, not because they suddenly became super disciplined, because the system stopped asking them to win every tiny battle in the moment. That is the point. You do not need more guilt. You need better rules. Discipline is useful, but discipline alone is fragile. It depends on sleep, mood, stress, confidence, environment. A boundary stays in place when your mood changes. So here is your action step. Before your next payday, write down 3 spending boundaries, 1 lifestyle limit, 1 pause rule, 1 hard no. That is the start. Not perfect, not dramatic, but real. Because if your money keeps leaking when you are stressed, tired, bored, or trying to feel better, the answer is not more shame. The answer is a system that protects you before pressure arrives. If this felt personal, download the free Wealth Autopsy Fix kit linked in the bio or description. Start with the identity trap fix if your spending is tied to image, status, or how you want to be seen. Start with the escape trap fix if you keep buying relief, shortcuts, or the feeling that life is about to change. Use the kit to audit the pattern, face the evidence, and build the system. The autopsy is complete. Now we build. And this time, we build boundaries before the money leaks. Download the free Autopsy Fix kit in the bio.